Hello, and welcome back to the Ambassadors of Gaming. I'm gonna cut the spiel and just let you know Darrell has some thoughts on a video game. What is this one that we're doing? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Stranded Deep, that's the game. I figured it out. I'm smart, I know how to read. Alright, let's just see what Darrell has to say. Originally scheduled for launch about 18 months ago, on October 9th of 2018, was Stranded Deep. However, as we all know, publisher Telltale Games closed down, so this was delayed with no sign of a console release until January 29th of this year, when Australian publishing team Beam Team Games announced it was coming with a release window of late March, early April, and due to the coronavirus pandemic, this date slightly changed the release to mid-April. So now finally, with not too much notice, they announced the launch of the console release, just over 5 years after PC Early Access release on Steam. But what is this game about? It's a first-person action survival game, which is single-player only. The official blurb describes the game as, quote, "Take the role of a plane crash survivor stranded somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. Come face to face with some of the most life-threatening scenarios that will result in a different experience each time you play. Scavenge, discover, survive." So there you have it. You have survived a plane crash and are now stranded in the Pacific Ocean. The gameplay is fairly easy to pick up, with gathering resources such as rocks and sticks to maybe cut down trees and plants to help you get better resources. So you can say maybe make a flask, kill a crab, not crap. You want to kill a crab. You don't want to eat crap. You get the meat from the crab, you eat it, you cook it, and hopefully you build a shelter where you can save and sleep. All the early stuff is in the tutorial section, also as a part of the game. You can at the start pull your life raft on the shore or anchor it so it doesn't drift away, and you can also paddle in it to neighboring islands which have various resources also. An example of detail, as without the raft you are close to dead. It looks decent enough and does give some lovely lighting effects, especially when the sun or moon are high and reflecting on the ocean. But it's not Death Stranding or Red Dead Redemption 2-esque presentation. The sound is pretty basic, but to be honest, you only need basic sound effects such as waves, thunder, and the hissing of snakes. Talking of snakes, they're present along with sharks, but you can have aggressive, passive, or not featuring. And it's a game of survival, so no plot really to discuss here. Another feature of the game is an island editor, so you can plan an island from scratch, including how hilly or flat it is to what's on the island. Would I recommend getting the game? Is it really worth your while? Was it worth the wait? Well, if you aren't a fan of challenging games, micromanagement, or survival sims, then I would look elsewhere, as I would have been surprised if you got anything out of this, as it doesn't really hold your hand once the game is explained to you. However, it is around £16, $20, so if you are a fan of the genre, then it could be well worth a look. Well, there you have it, friends. Darrell has some thoughts on his Stranded Island, a different type of island survival game, island management game, versus the other popular one that came out recently, Animal Crossing. And so, I think I'll leave it there for you, friends, so you can take a look at Darrell's wonderful screenshots for you. Until next time, let us know if you've picked this game up, if you have any thoughts on it, whether or not Darrell's convinced you this was worthwhile to pick up, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.